Together we rise like.
What's up, Sigmas? It's your star girl, Leroida, in the building, and I'm joined here with
your star boy, Kelly, ready for another exciting episode of For Kids Paradise. As you know, as Leroida mentioned, we're ready, we're excited, you know. We're going to bring the entertainment as well as that education aspect. Leroida, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, you know.
Yeah, you're bringing it. You remember over the week we had some nice Easter party. We celebrated our Easter in style.
You know when I went to my course to eat jollof?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, why didn't you invite me? Where was I? Loretta, really? Mm-hmm. Okay, I see how it is. But you remember we went for an event at Accra Park?
Yes.
Jawulu. Tell us more about it. How was the event?
It was very beautiful. We had Clever Jewel in there to give us some breathtaking dance move. And we also have Lally Boy to sing some Shatawale songs for us. Yeah, and there was a lot of face paintings, cotton candy, and all that stuff you want.
Yeah, I remember very much. And we had so much fun. Like, we played a lot of games aside from those activities we had.
Yes.
We played basketball, like those mini...
Yeah, lime and spoon.
Yeah, it was such an amazing experience. We met you guys. We met some of you guys. We all had fun.
Yeah, we did.
Yes. And you guys may not take it from us, like we didn't have fun. So let's take a look at this video to show you guys how much fun we had. Some celebrity kid guests. So get ready, guys. We are going to have so much fun, aren't we? Yeah. All right, so to kickstart today's event, we have Clever Duo giving us a wonderful dance performance. So now, let's give her space.
Send me videos. Give me two. I say two. Salama two. Give me Agami two. Rock you two. Memino two.
Okay. We have our first uncle here who is going to give us his votes on who think won the dance competition. Uncle, who do you think won?
I think they are both winners. They are incredible dancers. So I think if we are to give any prize, we should split the prize at this moment. But I have to be biased. I have to select. So for me, I think I'll go with Elsie.
Oh, Elsie. Okay. We've just seen a wonderful dance competition. Who do you think won?
Actually, they all did well, but I'm actually rooting for Elsie.
Elsie. Lali, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Are you ready for the performance?
Yes.
So what are you going to give to us today? What are you going to give?
Music.
You're going to give music. In which way? Who are you? Who is your idol? Who are you trying to represent over here today?
Shatawale.
Shatawale. All right, so are you ready? So are you ready? Yes. All right, the stage is yours. Guys, let's give him space.
When you talk about me, I go shine. Papa, you know the only way they shine. On I can Shatawale, put up the guy. But the G make I tell them lies. When they do for you, you know be nice. If you don't want to sit down my side, it's a madam calling that guy, my guy. I go no back at this and come to ayo. Open your show, nobody go to talk, they kill our future, ayo. I go no back at this and come to ayo. They never talk, say, shut up, always and I work for just look to the way we start this thing. Then the tower and say I be the dancer kid, but I don't say them like plenty. Make I repeat and nobody can stop me. My mind that they use high time kid. Yeah, the friend, yes, so we just say nobody can have a time. Oh no, it's you. Try more, yeah, you do. Yeah, it's your community. Oh no, it's you. I'm a baby, you're to my cookie. Tell me that I'm foot to mount. Medak Panama.
If you didn't say yeah. All right, thank you, Lali. So now we have our next contestant.
Wow, that was a very beautiful performance. We'll be right. It's time for another game, Lime and Spoon. Guys, take it away. Oh no, guys, Lally Boy and David came in a tie, so we are going to give them 2 tracks. Here you go. And for the rest of them, we are going to be giving them some car toys. Auntie, please, can you tell us your name?
I'm Sylvia.
Auntie Sylvia, what's the reason behind like coming here with your kids today?
Oh, today we are celebrating Easter, so we decided to come out and have fun. And it's been so wonderful so far.
Are you having fun here?
I am having so much fun. And you can see the kids, they are bouncing. Yes, they're also having fun, yes.
How much fun have you had?
A lot. I saw the competition where you guys were dancing. It was so fun.
Wow, we had so much fun that day, didn't we, Lorida?
Yes, we did, especially the lime and spoon to the car racing and all of that amazing stuff.
Yeah, we had so much fun. We got to talk to the people that visited the park last our Easter celebration experience. I'm sure everybody enjoyed that day, didn't we, Lorida?
Yes.
Yes, Lorida. We're ready for another exciting episode of For Kids Paradise, as usual. Right. And today, what do we have in store? Loretta, I can tell you are in the mood to have like that type of conversation. So what's your conversation going to be about?
Okay, so, you know, we all want to grow healthy and stay strong in the future, right?
Yeah.
So today, we are going to be talking about cervical cancer.
And what is cervical cancer, to your understanding?
Okay. So, cervical cancer is it's a type of cancer that mostly affects women, but since we are young, we can start preventing it.
Okay, that's good. So let's not spoil anything. You just stick around for the wonderful conversation we have with Lorida and a special guest. And don't forget to grab your bottle of Vitamilk whilst you're waiting. And don't forget bright smiles. And a way to achieve that is with Kel Kids toothpaste. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Angel on the track. I'm a lit kid beat.
We are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah,
Adventure
yeah,
is now.
yeah,
No need
yeah.
to think twice.
We are having fun on For Kids Paradise.
And we have someone very special called Auntie Dakwai. Let's give a round of applause for Auntie Dakwai. Auntie Dakwai, how are you feeling today?
Very good. I am happy to be in the midst of kids, so I'm happy to be here this morning.
Okay. Auntie Dakwai, I learned a little about cervical cancer. So please tell the children who don't know, what is cervical cancer? Can you please explain it in a way so that children can get a better understanding?
Thank you very much, my little lady. When we talk about cervical cancer, it's simply a sickness that affects women. And it affects a special part of the woman's body called the cervix. And it is caused by a virus called HPV. And HPV is a big name, but don't be scared. It is called human papilloma virus. And that virus, when it affects the cervix, it can lead to cervical cancer. And when you get the sickness, the cells around the cervix multiplies in an uncontrollable manner. And it is deadly. And so if you don't detect it at the early stages, or you don't see it at the early stages, it is unfortunate that the person affected may die.
Okay, thank you. Auntie, it only affects adults, right? Then why do, as the female children, why do we have to take the vaccine?
You agree with me that knowledge is power. And when you get the knowledge, you get the information, you would prevent yourself. You take preventive measures so that in future, when you grow, you will not get it. Because if children begin to have sex at the early stage, you know, sex at the early stages is not good. When we get to church, the Bible preaches abstinence, that we have to be chaste, we have to be virgins until we get married. So if children engage in sex at the early stages, they can have the cervical cancer. So at these early stages, it is important that you get to know, have a little knowledge about the cervical cancer, the do's and the don'ts, so that you don't do them, and then you grow in a healthy manner. So when you grow, you will not get the cervical cancer.
Okay. Auntie, please, how does the vaccine prevent us from getting the cervical cancer? Can you please give us a demonstration?
Thank you very much, my little lady. So with the vaccine, it's like a shield. When you get vaccinated, it's like the umbrella. So this is our vaccine. You can hold it for me. And then we say this is the virus, the HPV virus. And so when you get the vaccine, you are protected. So the virus, have you seen that anytime I throw the pepper, you are covered. So we entreat everybody, girls from the ages of 9 to 14, to go in for the vaccine so that we would be protected.
Okay. So at what age should the young female children start taking the vaccine?
All right. As I earlier indicated, from the ages of 9 to 14, you can go to the nearest health facility to get the vaccination. So it is there, it is free of charge. So when you go, you will get vaccinated.
Okay. So what happens what are the symptoms of the cervical cancer?
Okay, with the cervical cancer, at times we don't want to bore you with big words. Some of the signs you may not even see, the symptoms you may not even see. And some you are tired. Some people also get infections that they think it is white in a layman's language, or candidiasis. And so we have other symptoms that cannot be seen, and we have others that are visible, like the candidiasis, weakness, painful urination, and a whole lot of the symptoms.
Okay. So what are the causes of the cervical cancer?
All right. So as I indicated, most of cervical cancers are caused by the HPV. So if you get the HPV, that is the human papilloma virus, and you are not able to detect it, it can lead to cervical cancer.
Okay. All right.
You know something, last year, the Ministry of Health had a sensitization exercise in the schools. They went to the various schools, they had awareness, they educated the girls that they should go for the vaccine. But some of the girls were entertaining fear. They were afraid because they had myth, they had some misconception about the virus, that if you take it, you will not be fertile, that you will not be able to give birth, you will be sick and the like. So most of the girls did not go. And for that reason, Talk to Me Foundation, where I work, we are in a project in collaboration with New York University under the Pathfinder Fellowship. So we are still doing the sensitization exercise. We are engaging children, we are educating them, we are also educating parents that they should allow their children to go for the vaccine. As I demonstrated, if you go for the vaccine, it will protect you and you will be safe.
Okay. What should young girls expect before taking the vaccine?
Okay, so when you are going for the vaccine, you have to eat well. You have to eat well. Make sure that you have eaten and you are satisfied. You take in a lot of water, and then you wear a comfortable clothing. You know, the attire you are wearing now, you know the vaccine is given at the arm. So if you go, maybe the nurses will struggle to administer. But if you wear a comfortable dress, it will be easier for them to have access to that.
Okay, so Auntie, what kind of food should we eat? Should we eat banku? Should we eat jollof? What food? Okay, so anything that you prefer eating, make sure that you have eaten well, and then you go for the vaccine. Okay. Some parents are worried about the vaccine, you see. So is it safe and is it painful?
It is safe. It is safe because we've had a lot of research gone into that. Doctors have researched into it, and it has proven to be safe. So when you go for it, nothing would happen to you. And it's not painful. It's like a bite of an ant. It is just a pinch, and it is just subtle. It's not that painful. So within some few minutes, seconds, the pain goes away.
So I also had some people in my school. I was very nervous, scared, at the same time excited. I thought it would be painful, but after I took it, it was not that like painful. You get me?
So it's normal. It's normal for girls at that tender age to be afraid, but then it's not anything. They have to be bold. They have to be confident. And then if you are going for the vaccine and you are afraid, you can go with your friend. You can go with your mom. You take a deep breath. You hold your mom, and then you take it, and that's it.
Okay. So are there any side effects?
With the side effects, it is minimal. At times when you take it, some people feel tired, and it is normal. It goes away. So when you are tired, you just have to relax, take a nap, and then you don't have to rub the area. And after the vaccination or after the injection, you don't have to be lifting heavy objects with that arm. And you would just quickly resume to your normal activities.
Okay, so what happens when you lift a heavy object with that arm?
Because it's an injection and then it comes with a little bit of pain, maybe the pain would be severe for you to bear. So we advise that you rest the arm for a period and then you resume your normal activities.
Okay, Auntie, so what message do you have for the parents, the teachers, and young girls out there?
My dear parents, we are into this together. The vaccine is safe and it is free. And we have it available at the hospitals, we have it at the clinics and then the health centers. We encourage that you allow your wards to go in for the vaccine. It is free for girls within the ages of 9 and then 14. If it is after 14, you need to pay $100 before you can get vaccinated. So we have to take the opportunity and then go to the various health centers and get your ward vaccinated.
Okay. Thank you, Auntie Dakwa, for teaching us about cervical cancer. All right, friends, tell your mom, dad, teachers about cervical cancer and do not be afraid of vaccine. It's your girl, Leroyda, and this has been an exciting episode of For Kids Paradise. Let's go for a quick break. Be right back.
Welcome back to For Kids Paradise with your star boy Kekeli. And you know it's that time of day. It's time for a big convo. And today, we're not going to be in our seats. We're going to take an exciting journey. Guess where? to grab a Vitamilk from our fridge. No, in these terms, we're going to space. So buckle up, we're going to sit on a rocket and fly on this amazing journey with us. And you know, as humans, we like to explore beyond our knowledge. In these terms, we like to explore beyond Earth. So we are trying to gain knowledge from other planets, other solar systems. But in this situation, we're going to be talking about us humans going to different places. And helping us discover or learn more about it is Dr. Benedicta. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you yourself?
I'm doing good. It's good to have you on the show today. You know, we've all heard about Artemis II. And why are people so excited about it?
So people are excited because in about 50 years, humans are going back to the moon.
Wow.
Yes, so that is why we are excited.
Okay. Actually, for starters, this rocket is massive. Is this how it normally is?
Yes, that's how it is.
Yeah, I can see a human standing there compared to the rockets. Wow, it's amazing. And we've all heard about Artemis II and how people are going to be exploring other places, in these terms, the moon. But going to the moon is not an easy task. They can't just put Dr. Benedicta, myself, Loretta, and you viewers out on a rocket ship and go to the moon. So do you know the qualified people that are going on this mission?
So usually as astronauts who have been trained for a very long time, and they've done a lot of simulations with this rocket. They've also simulated the environment in space.
Okay.
And so they are required.
Wow, that's nice. And going from in a rocket to the moon is not an easy task. And watching the view, we've heard allegations that the Earth is flat or sphere. From a rocket angle, how are you going to see the Earth? Which shape and how are you going to see the Earth?
From space, you see the Earth as a blue dot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a marble. It's blue, and then you see white clouds whirling around it. Then you see the oceans, which are sort of blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how.
Wow, that's nice.
So that's
so this is how it might look like.
So usually you see the clouds whirling around it.
Okay.
And then you see the oceans, which looks blue from
space. That's nice. And as kids, you know, some of us like to dream big things. We like to be lawyers, doctors. But some of our astronauts out there, in this task, what is the first thing we need to learn before hopping on the rocket and going to, let me say, another planet or the moon?
So first of all, I'd like to tell you, you will have to take your math and science very seriously.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you will have to develop the appetite for curiosity, wanting to know how things work and how they do not work.
Okay.
That is how you get there.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. And I'm sure we've heard some allegations about this whole trip being staged behind a giant green screen. What is your take on that?
Well, we've seen the pictures, we've seen videos. So now I'll throw it to you. Is it staged after seeing the videos?
Well, there have been some quite believing topics, but I'm not 100% sure that it's going to be fake. I'm sure it's a real task that humans or us astronauts are going to take this journey seriously.
So if you think they are fake, I will invite all of you to come to Kuntunse, where we have the Ghana's telescope. Ghana has a very big telescope, 32 meters.
Wow.
So you come there and then you are going to have more of these.
Oh, okay, that's nice. We'll have a glimpse of how large the Earth is and how the distance from Earth and the moon is. But I just said, what's the distance between the Earth and the moon? I'm just asking.
So that's about 390,000 kilometers.
Whoa, whoa. And how long will let me say, a basic rocket take from going from
that
Earth
should be like 3 days.
3 days?
And so you realize that the whole mission has been 10 days. So it will take 3 days to go to the far side and probably spend some time, get back another 3 days, and also roughly we are having 10 days.
Have they already embarked on the trip or they are still here on Earth?
They landed yesterday night.
Really?
Yes, 12 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are they communicating since there's no WhatsApp or FaceTime?
So they were communicating until they went to the far side of the moon, which is at the other side.
That's nice. That's really nice.
So the moment they transited that side, which you call the far side, that was when we lost communication with them. But when they started coming towards us again, we started
gaining communication with them. That's nice. That's really nice. And what's their main mission on the moon? What are they trying to do?
Okay, so the main mission now is to take humans back to the moon. As I said earlier, this happened, the first time was on July 20th, 1969.
Whoa.
And then the last was, I think, 72. And so we are trying to do this again. So the first mission, which was uncrewed, they went to test the shuttle and everything, which was in 2022. And now we are testing it with humans on board. And then the next one in the near future, which they will really land on the moon.
That's nice. So they are not on land. Have they landed on the moon?
So they are back, as I said.
Okay.
So this was a flyby.
All right.
So they flew by it.
That's nice.
We are testing everything to be sure how it's going to be like should we land.
So you know the Earth rotates around the sun, and is the moon closer to the sun than we are to the sun?
Yeah, it is closer to us than we are to the sun.
So the moon should be very cold up there.
It is reflecting the light from the sun, else we shouldn't see it.
Okay. In this picture, we see Earth. Earth is the third planet on the solar system. Yes, and we have a moon around us. Are we the only planet that has a moon around us?
No.
Which other planets have moons?
I think Jupiter has a lot of moons as well.
All right, that's nice. And I see Saturn, there's a ring around it.
Yeah.
Is that, let me say, tiny moons or?
There are moons around.
Okay, that's good, that's nice. And we see the sun is very big and hot, like it's very big compared to Earth. Is there a moment where we could have equipment so advanced or very innovative tech that will allow us to go and explore the sun? Really?
Okay, the sun is very hot. The sun is very hot, and so it is unlikely that we will go there.
Okay.
But there are telescopes like ours at Kuntunse, so we are able to observe it from here. And then there are also spacecrafts that do flybys around it, and so we are able to study it. The moment you get around it, the atmosphere is so hot, it is going to kill you.
Wow, that takes a lot of dedication and spirit to go on a whole trip to the moon. Can you guys do that? I'm sure you guys can do that. Bringing me to ask you something. You know, Ghanaians, we like to dream big, you know. As I do myself, I dream to have to be a military doctor in future. And I'm sure other kids out there want to be astronauts. And I hope there's at least one Ghanaian that's already reached there. Is there any Ghanaian astronauts?
Not yet. So we have ties with Christiana Koch.
Okay.
So she spent 1 year in the University of Ghana.
Oh, really?
And so we are holding on tight to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
In which year? I heard.
So 1999, 2000.
Really?
Yes.
She came to Ghana?
Yes.
And studied in Ghana?
Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. We are hoping big for her. And in all, what did she study in the University of Ghana?
In the University of Ghana, it was a year abroad program, and so I think she did something history, culture, and then she learned Chi, you know.
Chi?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's nice. That's really nice. Knowing that we have somebody that's representing Ghana out there, it's nice, nice. I hope you guys will go and represent Ghana soon. I'm waiting on you guys. Well, you know, going to the moon is a big trip. We know there are lots of dedicated people, qualified people to go there. Is there any one chance that if you had the opportunity to go to the moon, will you go?
Sure.
You will go?
Sure.
And what will your kids think of that? Oh, my mommy is an astronaut.
They are going to be very happy.
Really? Oh, that's going to be nice. You guys heard, if your mom gets the opportunity, your mom will go to the moon. I hope to see you there one day.
Sure. And I hope to see you there.
Oh, I'll try my best.
Dude.
And, you know, in this picture, we see astronaut suits. Is there any is there one part of the suit that an astronaut cannot live without? If they don't have it, it's gone.
So that should be the oxygen tank.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And let me ask, what is the most useless part of the astronaut suit? I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, asking for a friend. Well, I think they are all carefully curated.
Okay.
Yes, so every part of the suit is there for a reason.
All right.
It's there to protect the astronaut.
Oh, that's nice. Let me say, probably the color.
No,
Is it the color?
The color is there for a reason.
Really?
Yes.
In this picture, it's orange. Is there a reason behind it being orange?
Yeah.
Really?
For color perception, in case of anything. If you are wearing blue, white, you merge with your background.
Okay.
But this creates a lot of contrast.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. And you see, being in space also has its benefits, you know, having zero gravity. How is the feeling like? Have you ever been in a chamber before? How is the feeling like?
Okay, usually when you go up the mountain, and you are descending, there is that sort of feeling you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you have to descend a slope very quickly, that is zero
That's
gravity.
the feeling.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like you're just suspended in air.
And then you go like that. Yeah.
Whoa. That's
you
nice.
sort of do not feel yourself.
Yeah. Like you've let yourself go. Yeah. That's nice. And we see, how are they in space right now? Let me say astronauts. They are not in space right now in this picture.
This is the simulation ground, as you can see. Yes. So they are training and then practicing how to behave when they go to the moon, which usually they are extreme environments.
Yeah. We all know NASA is the big company around the whole cosmetology and all of that. And why are we trusting NASA with this big, important mission? Aren't there any other space expedition?
Programs?
Yeah.
Well, NASA is for the Americans. There is the Russians, there is Canada.
Okay.
All other countries are doing their bit. And so Ghana will also have to do their bit.
Oh, then why are we trusting America to USA to have the final flight in this
We
situation?
are not trusting.
Okay.
They are doing their bit.
All right.
Yes. It is a creation of knowledge. And so they are doing their bit. And so it is up to us to also sort of create our bit to tell our own story, how we go to the moon, how we land there.
Okay.
So it is not about a particular nation.
Yeah.
Everybody is supposed to tell their own story.
Yeah.
So they are telling their own story. So we need to tell our own story.
Well, that's nice. So is there a moment where, let's say we are having training and you've made a final cut, is there one thing you're definitely not supposed to do when you're going on a rocket that might even cost you your job?
Haven't thought of that.
Really? You haven't thought of that? I might think probably sticking in your favorite jollof or fufu on board.
No. So the food you will eat, everything is carefully planned before you go there. Then you will spend years being on training, the type of food to eat, how it will be disposed of, how those sort of things.
It's all in the training.
So you can't do your own thing.
Yeah. I've learned a lot. Is there one thing you want to say about the Artemis mission that you want the viewers, or anything about yourself where you work, to the viewers to know?
Well, so as I said earlier on, I will invite everyone to come to the Ghana Radio Astronomy Observatory, especially the children, where you will come to terms with some of these things. You are going to understand. We will bring you down to what Ghana is doing in the bid to go to space.
Oh, wow.
Understand our space.
Yeah. And that's your main message to everybody. Is there, as you know, kids, we love to explore. Is there one message you want to give to kids out there to keep on pushing for their dreams? Let me say if they want to be an astronaut in the future.
So be curious. That's all I would like to say.
Yeah.
Be curious and take your studies seriously.
Very seriously.
So be curious.
Yeah. And so, thank you very much, Dr. Benedicta, for coming on today's show.
Thank you, Keke.
Yes, we learned a lot from you, especially concerning the Artemis II mission. And we hope to have you on another time when one of our viewers is representing Ghana on one of these amazing trips. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you.
Yes, so we had our very own Dr. Benedicta joining us today on For Kids Paradise. Guys, so stay tuned. We're going to come back with more exciting entertainment. So we'll be right back.
Tricks to a story so wise.
We play and grow under sunny skies.
Together we rise like birds that fly. For Kids is the place, come give it a try.
We are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah,
Adventure
yeah,
is small,
yeah,
no need
yeah.
to think
We
twice.
are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah,
Adventure
yeah,
is small,
yeah,
no need
yeah.
to
Hi, it's your only king, Kayla.
Yo, it's your baby girl, Leroy.
Yeah, it's adventure
yeah,
is small,
yeah,
no need
yeah.
to think
We
twice.
are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah,
Adventure is small, no need to think twice.
From science tricks to a story so wise.
We play and grow under sunny skies.
Together we rise like birds that fly. For Kids is the place, come give it a try.
we are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah,
Adventure
yeah,
is small,
yeah,
no need
yeah.
to think
We
twice.
are having fun on For Kids Paradise. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful conversation Kekeli had. Kekeli, did you enjoy it?
I did. I learned a lot about Artemis II, what they are doing in the moon. It's a very interesting topic. And Loretta, what did you learn in your conversation?
I learned how to prevent cervical cancer so that you can grow healthy and stay strong.
Yes. And now we had an exciting episode of
Yeah,
For
that's
Kids
right.
Paradise. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Loretta, did you enjoy it?
I did.
What was your favorite part of the show?
The conversation I had with
Oh,
Auntie,
come
that's
on,
why.
come on. She's just being biased. She knows my segment was the best.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Mine
Loretta,
the best.
don't make me turn into dictator Mbappe. Okay, so I hope we all had an exciting episode of For Kids Paradise. See you same time next week. Loretta, is there anything you want to say?
A shout out to my teacher and my mom. Peace out.
Boom. Ah.
Building and learning, reaching new heights.
Our curious minds shine like the lights.
With puzzles to solve and crafts so precise. We laugh out loud, it's pure delight.
We are having fun on For Kids Paradise.